Yo, man, what's good, to man? It's your boy, McKenna, aka Mr. Snapper Boy. Today's video, man, we got the night unknown Manny Pacquiao became feared. You know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe button. You know, it's right. We're about 2K subs. You know what's up? Let's get it.
The year is 2002. Manny Pacquiao, after rising through the ranks of Philippine boxing and making a big splash in an even bigger America, wants to go from a 2-weight world champion all the way up to a 3-weight.
Maraming salamat sa suporta nyo, sa pagdasal nyo. Kung dahil sa inyo, nanalo ako ng knockout.
But first, a former champion named Jorge Julio wants to steal what Pac-Man has worked so effortlessly for in a grueling yet well-deserved 12-round bout. Will the old but wise champion Julio show that experience trounces flashiness, or will Pacquiao's journey as a formidable threat only now be going into second gear? Welcome back to Boxing After Dark. Tonight, we're reminiscing over the early years of a future legend and
this was in 2002 when he was coming up. I understand, like, you're the champion, but I feel like you should still give your respect to your opponent because you never know what can happen. You can literally get humbled and then you're not the same because you're so used to winning that you automatically thought this was going to be easy looking, easy payday, easy win. You know what I'm saying? Fighters got to respect the opponent, don't matter who it is, because you never know. You never know.
Of its most remarkable chapters. Let's get into it. In 2002, Manny Pacquiao was yet to have some of the more eye-catching wins that he'd later be known for. There's no Eric Morales, Ricky Hatton, Oscar De La Hoya, or Adrian Broner yet on his resume. But there was a tremendous amount of potential. Yes, Pac-Man had faltered twice in his career so far with a record of 33-2. But one of those was at the age of 17, and the other was against a solid knockout artist, Medgon Sincharat, in a bout that Pacquiao was clearly unready for. But an essential aspect of this second loss that's often undermined is that this is what caused the boy in Manny to be killed and the legend to be born.
I always said, you never know when the next Muhammad Ali is going to walk through your door. And then one day, this little Filipino kid, 122 pounds, and he comes up to me, can barely speak English.
That's what I'm saying. You never know. It could be the next Muhammad Ali, the next Mike Tyson, the next Floyd Mayweather. Like, you never know, bro. Like, this is why I feel like fighters, they just got to really respect their opponent because, bro, you never know. They could be the next big thing in boxing. You guys got to respect your opponent. Like, I understand why, because, yes, you know what I'm saying, they're the champion, you know what I'm saying, they probably got a good record, so they automatically, you know what I'm saying, but you still got to respect your opponent just because that's your opponent. Because anybody can get knocked out. Don't even matter if you Floyd, Canelo, Oscar De La Hoya, Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali, Ricky Hatton, like Gervonta Tank. Like, bro, anybody can get knocked out. It don't matter who you are. You gotta respect your opponent because you never know what can happen.
His manager, Mr. Nazario, says, we hear you're pretty good on the mitts. I said, okay. After one round, we clicked like we knew each other our whole life.
After losing this title, the race to become the champion again was on, and it'd be 2 years later when that moment would come in the super bantamweight division against the underrated Lenololo Ledwaba.
I had never seen him. I frankly had never heard of him, but I've seen and heard of him now.
After just one defense against the also talented Agapito Sanchez, which ended in a draw on the doctor's orders, the great within Pacquiao had awoken, and he refused to be stepped on or overlooked again. And this is where Jorge Julio comes in. Fight night arrived on the 8th of June.
That's when Julio was 33, Pacquiao was 23, 5, 6, 7 reach. Okay. And he was young, 23,
2000.
and he became the best. I was one of the greatest boxers of all time, too.
As the Pac-Man, then going by the name of the Destroyer, made his way to the ring. The screaming and sputtering crowd had already crowned their champion before the bout had begun. After the challenger enters the ring, the two touch gloves and the bell rings for the first time.
Into the ring. Box. Maldonado was also the manager of Agapito Sanchez, who fouled Pacquiao so ruthlessly in San Francisco, and Freddie Roach said to us yesterday, I wouldn't be surprised if Julio tries to do the same doggone thing. Freddie says he would like for Pacquiao to learn to foul a guy back when he fouls him.
I can't imagine anyone fouling me when I were fighting that many times.
Big left hand by Pacquiao. Julio stops him in his tracks.
I'm telling you right now, all you need is to get a good fight or good knockout, and people gonna recognize. People gonna recognize, and people are gonna really like notice and find out who you are, and then you got to keep on going. You know what I'm saying? All you need is that one knockout punch, whatever, and you good.
There with the left hand counter. Pacquiao has already gotten some of Julio's respect for his power. You may be biting off something more than you can chew. A lot of crab. Oh, big left hand by Pacquiao. But then you taste the power and sort of get used to it, right, Bobby? Pacquiao with a body shot after missing with the wild right hand. Pacquiao wants to be Julio, a little bit more of a change-up artist.
And one of the things, there's a beautiful straight left hand by Pacquiao.
Do you see when Pacquiao's punching, like he's bold, he's like trying to hurt you for like, like it just seems like Pacquiao is really, really trying to hurt the person. That's crazy.
When you punch that hard as Pacquiao is, it takes a lot of energy to start those punches.
Oh, that's a huge left hand shot.
Gosh.
And the right hand shot.
No, not done. Don't pull it down, to make those punches hit something.
Body shot by Pacquiao. Julio seems a little bit flustered by Manny's power. And the first round comes to a close.
Round one finds Manny Pacquiao looking fresh and elegant.
But then Pacquiao has to use force just to go on, just because he's like the shorter fighter. So he has to lean in. But them punches, doesn't matter how short you are, them punches hit. They're probably gonna know how hard it is. But you see, he has to lean in, boom, to punch because he's, you know, saying he has a shorter reach.
As he pounds on pressure from the opening bell. A war is traded from the beginning of the 3 minutes to the end. And despite Pacquiao looking the better of the two, Julio is taking the power better than many other opponents of Pac-Man thus far.
Julio went to the canvas. Now round two begins by Pacquiao. And you heard Julio's corner saying, hit him in the belly. And down goes Julio.
It was a perfect execution of what he was told in the corner.
Oh, man.
Double jab and throw the left hand. He did it, and look what we see. Freddie Roach told him to go in behind the double jab and followed him with the left hand. He did it twice in a row, and the second one
Oh my gosh.
This is some prospect, Bobby. To me, he's every bit as exciting as Prince Nassim Hamed.
He really...
No 3 knockdown rule in effect.
I think Julio's going to have trouble finishing this round. I really do.
Julio trying to fight his way back. A little grabbing and holding might be the thing to do. Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again.
Yeah, it's over. Call off the fight. But he's sitting there just toying with him. He's just sitting there just toying with him. Like, this is like easy work. It's like lunch meat.
Might be the thing to do.
Look at this.
Pacquiao's just getting ready to swing away again. And Bill Clancy's seen enough. Devastating second round TKO for Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao so quick, so aggressive, and hurt Julio so much in the first minute of the round that the veteran fighter never even really tried to grab and hold or buy time.
Despite his young age, Pac-Man had the showings of a true champion with the wisdom of an experienced fighter.
All the belt, I want to unify that in 122 and 126 pounds. Any opponent.
Jorge Julio's professional career after this fight was an unfortunate yet unsurprisingly short one.
Yeah. So every time a fighter just gets beat bad like that, once they keep on fighting, it's like they're like never the same no more. Like, it's crazy. They're like really never the same no more.
Fighting only one more time professionally against Israel Vasquez, another legend of the bantamweight division, who would knock out Julio and lead him to retire with an indubitably respectable record of 44-5. Manny Pacquiao's
that's still a good record though. 44-5. That's still a good
career,
record though.
meanwhile, was only just getting started, even though he was 37 fights into his career. After becoming a world champion in another 6 weight divisions and defeating most of the greats of his time, Pacquiao would retire with a
62, 8 losses, 39 KOs. Dub, that's Hey,
beautiful record of 62-8, with a handful of losses being shrouded in controversy and many wins being glorified for their significance to the sport and incredible performances. Manny, since retirement, has teased potential professional comebacks along with Olympic returns and exhibitions. But after the falling through of a potential rematch with Floyd Mayweather Jr., it's unclear what Manny will do next. But either way, all boxing fans will undoubtedly follow and admire what he sets out to achieve in the future.
hey man, Manny Pacquiao was one of them guys. He was. Put some respect on him. He was one of them guys, for real. He was one of them guys. Yeah, to put respect on them, he was one of them guys. Anyways, man, to my Napoli squad, let me know what y'all think down below. Comment down below what y'all want to see next, man. Running what your 2K says, man. Y'all know the vibes. I'll see y'all until the next one, man. I'll see y'all Tuesday, man. We out.